Hello everybody, Anthony Aniano here from RotoBaller Radio and rotoballer.com with the Week 18 Fantasy Baseball Waiver Wire pitchers to add for the week beginning Monday, July 24th. Full disclosure, recording this Thursday, July 20th, so obviously numbers can change over the course of the next couple of days, promotions, demotions, whatever it may be. And as always, we use the Yahoo roster percentages as our talking point, trying to limit it to players 50% or less rostered on the yahoo.com fantasy baseball websites. So let's get right into it, guys. And actually, before we go any further, I want to remind everybody, go to rotoballer.com, sign up today, use the promo code ACES, sign up for the second half of baseball, sign up for football, team sync tools, lineup optimizers, rankings, you name it, waiver wire. We have it all over at rotoballer.com. So take advantage. Sign up. Use that promo code ACES. Save at checkout. Like and subscribe right here to the RotoBaller YouTube channel. And download the app. It's free. So take advantage of that great offer. All right. So Week 18, Monday, July 24th. Let's take a look. We have 4 starters to be mindful of and a new closer due to injury. Somebody back in the closer role that I just wanted to mention to everybody here today. And we'll start with my number one pitcher ad of the week. And that's Logan Allen of the Cleveland Guardians. 25% rostered in his first start back after the All-Star break on the road against the Pittsburgh Pirates. 8 strikeouts in 5 innings. That's a little over 14 Ks per 9 if you extend that throughout the season. Didn't give up an earned run. Whip of only 0.40 since that All-Star break and picked up the win. On the season now, Logan Allen has 71 strikeouts in 67 and 1/3 innings. It's about 9.5 Ks per 9 innings. ERA sits at 3.21. xFIP sits at 3.95. I like both of those numbers. The whip is at 137 and the batting average against is 252. He's got 4 wins on the season for Cleveland. He's the Guardians' number 63 overall prospect, according to Fangraphs. And baseball's 63rd overall prospect. The Guardians' 3rd overall prospect over on Fangraphs. Now, he has a start Sunday the 23rd against Philadelphia. See how that goes. If he pitches even better, he doubles down on how he did against Pittsburgh. You may have to increase the fab a little bit with whatever you have left. If he struggles a little bit, don't shy away from him because I love his matchup for next scoring week. Pitches on the 28th, the Friday, against the Chicago White Sox. So that's part of the reason he's my number one pitcher ad of the week. I want to take advantage of him against that White Sox pitiful offense, to be honest with you. Logan Allen, only 25% rostered, makes him available in 75% of leagues. Number 2, Boston Red Sox pitcher Nick Pivetta returns to the rotation. He was out of the rotation for a little bit, comes back, lights it up against the Oakland Athletics in his first start after the All-Star break. 6 innings, 13 strikeouts. Pay attention to that. Sign you up for that. That's 19.5 Ks per 9. Doesn't give up an earned run. Whip of 0.33. Picks up the win in that game. Now, on this season, what caught my eye with Pivetta is that strikeout rate. In 75 innings pitched, he has 94 strikeouts. It's 11.28 Ks per 9. That should not be on the waiver wire yet. He's only rostered in 16% of leagues. Makes him available 84% of leagues. Now, the ERA is 4.44. The xFIP's a little bit lower at 4.05. But he's been difficult to hit. The batting average against is only 206. And the whip is 1.21 on the season. Same situation as Logan Allen. He's slated to pitch Sunday, the 23rd, against the Mets. I start him in that matchup, absolutely. And then Saturday, the 29th of July, against the San Francisco Giants. At number 3, speaking of Mets, Jose Quintana is back from the injured list. Made his first start earlier of the day of this recording on this Thursday, the 20th. Made the start against the White Sox. Went 5 innings, 3 Ks, gave up 2 runs, looked fine. And he'll be an integral part of the Mets rotation down the stretch. Remember, he pitched to a 2.93 ERA last year, which led the Mets to bringing him in, and then he was lost. David Peterson's been moved to the bullpen. Quintana is back in the rotation where the Mets signed him to be. And again, I mentioned Quintana. I don't love Quintana. He's not a must start. but he's actually got a nice start in his next matchup. As long as Aaron Judge is still out, July 26th, that would be next Wednesday, against the New York Yankees. You throw pitches against this Yankee team, they don't hit very well. That's just the bottom line. As long as Judge is out, Jose Quintana will get a spot start for me, a stream start for me against the Yankees. Quintana only 15% rostered. Now, the deep streamer, the deep ad, the deep dive at pitcher, Chase Silseth of the Los Angeles Angels. 1% rostered. He's out there. He's available. He's one of the top prospects, pitching arms in the Angels system. And they were using him in and out. He's had 10 appearances this year, but only 2 starts, 24 in the third innings total, 25 strikeouts. Caught my eye was his start against, guess who? The Yankees, and that's why I like Quintana. A terrific start against the Yankees in his first start since the All-Star break. 10 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings. 1.59 ERA. That's 15.9 Ks per 9 innings, ladies and gentlemen. Whip of just over 1, and he picked up the win in that start. On the season, like I mentioned, 25 strikeouts, 24 in the third innings, 9.25 Ks per 9. ERA is at 4.44. XFIP a little less at 4.21. Batting average against, though, is 2.28. It's pretty low batting average against. Sign me up for that. Again, 10 games, 2 starts, adding up to that 24 in the third innings. But it was a terrific start against the Yankees. Caught my eye, those 10 strikeouts in 5 2/3. And the second thing that caught my eye is his next start, Thursday the 27th, against the Detroit Tigers. Another matchup I want to take advantage of and utilize Chase Silseth in that game. And finally, my final pitcher ad, if you're looking for saves, Kyle Finnegan is once again the closer of the Washington Nationals, as Hunter Harvey is on the injured list. Since the All-Star break, 5 strikeouts in 3 1/3 innings with a win and a save. ERA of 2.70 in those 3 1/3 innings, like I said, since the All-Star break. On the season now, he's up to 12 saves and 4 victories, 40 strikeouts in 40 2/3 innings. It's a little over, just under 9 Ks per 9. ERA sits at 3.32, and the XFIP sits at 3.94. So if you're looking for saves, if you've been hunting and pecking all season for those saves, Kyle Finnegan rostered in only 42% of Yahoo leagues. So to recap it, my 5 pitcher ads for Week 18, the week beginning Monday, July 24th. Number 1, Logan Allen, Cleveland Guardians. Number 2, Nick Pivetta, Boston Red Sox. Number 3, Jose Quintana, New York Mets. Number 4, Chase Silseth of the Los Angeles Angels. And number 5, closer, Kyle Finnegan, Washington Nationals. All right? And folks, if you're a fantasy football player, I'd be remiss not to mention this. Okay, I want to take a second just to tell you about our good friends at the FFPC, the home of season-long fantasy football. It's been 14 years since the FFPC filled their first league, and they've grown to one of the world's largest league commissioners. Not a single FFPC league has ever folded, and leagues are forming right now. FFPC has plenty of great slow draft and live draft formats, including best ball drafts starting at $35. Best of all, every RotoBaller listener/viewer will get $25 off their first FFPC contest. Go to rotoballer.com/FFPC. Take advantage of this offer and don't miss out on the FFPC experience, the home of season-long fantasy football. So if you're watching for the fantasy baseball, you're getting ready for the fantasy football, use that code, take advantage of it, and get involved in the FFPC. I've already had a couple of drafts there as well. All right, everybody. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you download the app, like and subscribe right here to the YouTube channel, and give me a follow on Twitter at Aniano Fantasy. We will see you next time. Have a good one, folks.